Here at the Dragon's Lair gym in Vegas.
Thank you, brother. That was great. That was great right there. That was a good one. Stop. Now we go. Now we work.
Here at the Dragon's Lair gym in Vegas. Got my brother, Dr. Neville Campbell.
Let's go.
And of course myself, you know, Alim Bolton, Mr. Master Shreds himself.
Dragon's Lair Gym is owned by Flex Lewis, the 7-time 212 champion IFBB Pro. It's 12,635 square feet, and a lot of Olympians reside here in Vegas, so they use this gym. You got Nick Walker, you got my boy Brandon Hendrickson, and the list goes on and on and on. We started with chest flies because you gotta stretch the muscle. So we're chasing the stretch and the contraction with all exercises. This is a great one to begin with when you're working chest and starting your chest exercises because it really opens you up. We superset it with some lateral raises. And right now our objective is just to pump some blood into the pectoral and the delts. One of the cool things about my boys, he rocks shades in the gym. Let's go. When I'm in the gym with my crew, we're typically working out, taking care of business physically, and then we're also talking business monetarily speaking. We have some major things coming up soon. Stay tuned. Now, no egos when you enter the gym. The weight is heavy right now, so I need a little assistance. Chest up, full stretch, contract. For these last ones, we did 8 to 10 reps on this. For the last few reps, need a little bit of assistance. Chest is on fire right now.
Thank you, brother. Let me double dot you with this one while I'm flexing. Come on now. Woo! You know it.
Now it's Dr. Campbell's turn. Real stretch, contract. Controlling the weight. For this last rep, we did a little pause and then slow negatives. You felt that. What you want to do to get additional blood into the muscle, which not only helps with the growth of the muscle, but also a little bit with recovery, is contract the muscle after the exercise to just continue to put blood in there. Final set for lateral raise. Shirts off. Let's go. Static hold at the top. One more. True gym bro, gotta help your boy get the tape off his back. Is it me, or does Dr. Campbell look like he was the 5th Ninja Turtle to get hit by the ooze? Look at the back. The back looks like a ninja shell. A Ninja Turtle shell. Look at it. Static hold. Static hold. We should have went a little bit lighter on the weight now looking at this, because you can see how the elbows start to bend. That means the weight was a little too heavy at that part. What we're going to do is we're going to get some partials in, make a fist so you have a little bit of meat on your hands, or you can pronate your hands outward and press on the handles. But essentially you want to get some short little reps in, and you want to lean back. He was leaned forward. You want to lean back like he is now to put the emphasis on the medial delt. If you're leaning forward, more of the rhomboids and your traps are going to take over a little bit. Now hold. Keep the blood flushing into the muscle. Superset it with the shoulder press and seated chest press. Going a little light here because left shoulder is absolutely burning and feeling it. It's been a nagging injury for about a year now. This is a great rear delt exercise. So what you're doing is you're pulling the bar wide grip, contracting, holding for a quick second, bring above the head, and then slow release down, catching the negative. You got to go light with this weight because if you go too heavy, you're going to hurt yourself. Gradually build the weight. Second rear delt exercise is face pulls. Now Doc is getting it in, but he's hitting more the rhomboids a little bit here. We want the rope to be a little bit higher by the ears. See, now the rear delts start to flare out. You can see how they just really started flaring out once he went by the ears. Moving on into some chest dumbbell flies. Big stretch. The objective here is not to pull with the shoulders and the arms necessarily. You want to get that stretch down at the bottom so you can really connect the mind with the muscle tissue, and then start pulling with the chest, with the pectorals first. And think of your biceps coming together, almost like you want your biceps to kiss each other. That's going to keep the emphasis of the contraction on the pectoral muscle versus being on the shoulder and flowing into the arms. Now we're moving over to seated lateral pullovers. The thing that a lot of people don't know is that from the stretch position to about mid-chest, that's a lot of chest activation. So your pec is actually being activated there. From the middle of the chest down is more lat activation. So this machine actually touches both your pectoral and your lateral. So just getting a static pause there. People thinking, oh, he's not going all the way down. This is by design, not because of lack of technique. Again, we're not working back today, we're working chest. And this is one machine that actually does work chest, even though it's a lateral pullover. How many exercises are named something that target other muscle groups that aren't included in the name, or just don't target that muscle group at all, but are named with it, like standing dumbbell lateral raises when the emphasis is on the shoulder? Leave a comment. Now it's time for some stem cells.
So Alim Bolton, IFBB Pro Men's Physique. Dr. Campbell and I have the same coach, we're on the same team, and great friends, actually, brother on that level. So I'm in the tech industry. I've been having some, while working out, I've been having some issues with my left shoulder. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some stem cells.
You guys, I'm just getting the IV established right now. There's a vessel right here that I'm trying to get a hold of. Can you just flex your, yeah, there you go, yep. Sometimes it definitely helps when the person makes a fist. It helps for the veins to come more superficial so you can access them fairly easily. So the goal is to run some IV. Run a Myers cocktail, which is just a cocktail that is with antioxidants, and it also helps with free radical scavenging. The body have a lot of free radicals floating around. These free radicals, what's caused are important for like cellular death and aging. The more you have them in the body, the more the aging process speeds up. Hey guys, it's Dr. Campbell here again, and I have Alim Bolton here in the procedure room. We're getting ready to do a stem cell / PRP injection in his left bicipital tendon. I think the short head of the bicipital tendon, that's the one that's giving him some problems. He's also having some problems with the long head as well, but more pain with the short head of the bicipital tendon. So today we're going to go ahead and do a peritendon injection because he does have to compete in about 4 weeks from now. So we don't want to do an intra-tendon injection. That's not good. That takes a longer time to heal. It causes more pain in athletes. You want to try to stay away from direct tendon injection or even poking around the tendon. a technique that does work sometimes because it can stimulate, more growth factors, etc. But given the proximity to when his show is, I believe the best approach for him would be a peritendon injection. We're going to be doing that under ultrasound guidance. All right, guys, it was that simple.
That was awesome.
We got the injectate inside the shoulder, but again, peritendon around that tendon. There's really no bleeding, minimal from the skin insertion of the needle. We're gonna put some band-aids on. Key things to note when you have this, when you have any sort of stem cell procedure done or exosomes, you need to try to avoid things like non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, things like ibuprofen, Motrin, because they interfere with how the cells work. So we tell patients for at least 3 weeks, try to avoid them.
Now that my guy has finished my stem cell therapy, I'm ready to rock. Time to work out. We got 4 weeks left. Show's over. We did pretty good. Shoulder felt a million times better. I'm absolutely here to tell you, stem cells work for me. I was able to open up when it's time to show back and face the curtain. And we did pretty good. Walked away with a check. Very excited about that. And a medal, of course. Love men's physique. Love this game. Let's get after it.